time of the week again. Prepare yourself for the surveyors of sauce, the sultans of spaghetti, the whispers in your ears. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the What's Your Spaghetti Policy podcast. Now, here are your hosts, Alex and Jacob.
Why not?
You guys undersold it. I thought it was a funny idea, but whatever,
Again, your humor and my humor often don't align.
They align sometimes. Sometimes we have like similar humor,
Yeah, sometimes, but not
I like
often.
to send you like motivational videos I get. Like with the one guy's like, it is hilarious. His name's like Yoshi 2.0 or whatever. So funny.
Yeah, but the thing is like Phil and I,
joking.
like our humor doesn't really coexist often either. Like the things that I find funny feels like this is trash. This is
like
terrible.
the Daily Watch stuff differs
What is-
vastly.
what is
but
the
it's- we
daily-
have these
oh, the daily-
weird
okay.
crossovers.
Yeah.
The-
I didn't know what he meant by Daily Watch. I think it was like somewhat like the Daily Watch, like the UK, isn't it like the UK?
That's the Daily Sun.
That's
Yeah,
what it
bro.
is. Yeah, sorry.
Because like I'm a big Always Sunny guy, and like Phil for the longest time was just like this. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. Hey, that's how I was.
Just
yeah.
a contrarian piece of shit for no reason.
Yeah, I get, and I do understand that part of it, but like, there's just there's certain things I find funny that, obviously you guys don't, but like my tolerance for, I've said it several times, like I do like fart jokes sometimes, occasionally when it's done well, but like dick and ball jokes and like Borderlands humor and Deadpool humor, like goddamn, I just don't have it anymore.
I don't
Like
know.
Family Guy, like dude, you could not pay me any amount of money to watch Family Guy.
Not
these days.
now,
Like,
man. I don't
fucking
even,
awful.
I don't even know how you get through an episode of
thanks.
Family Guy at this point. So,
Yeah, but just like that in general.
Phil, what is your sense of humor? Like, what do you like? I don't know if we've talked about it before.
Dark.
Like really
I
dark
like
humor.
I really like fart jokes and dick and ball jokes.
Okay.
You know?
Hell yeah,
Borderlands.
Hell yeah.
Borderlands,
comedy.
Deadpool.
Yeah, it is. I'm talking about. Okay.
Family Guy, Futurama, all that.
Favorite show
garbage.
is Family Guy / American Dad. Love them. They're good.
I just love humor so much. It's such a core part of my life that I don't discriminate a whole lot. I have some things I just outright don't like,
Yeah.
but none come to mind. I can laugh at farts for hours.
Are you one of those people that hates the movie Scott Pilgrim?
I don't hate it, but I'm not obsessed with it.
Okay.
I will say that the timing and pacing of the jokes in Scott Pilgrim make it the movie that it is. It's a really funny, like the way
Do
they pace things.
you like Hot Fuzz?
I love Hot Fuzz. Yeah, it's
Okay,
great.
Yeah, it's
I was
good.
gonna
It's
say,
good shit,
Like,
yeah.
like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz is like some of my favorite movies. So like, Big Lebowski, Superbad, all those sort of things. Like it's just.
I like me and my brother's favorite TV show is Futurama, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
we love the subtle, almost unacknowledged humor in that sometimes. That really hits home.
How do you feel about Futurama? Like you were like the one guy I knew who watched it growing up, and then so like it gets canceled along with. I guess it finished, right? It had a season
Did it
finale,
get
and
canceled or did it
then
just, like,
but then it
run?
got brought back by Adult
Yep.
Swim as like it was like one long movie divided into episodes, and then it got picked up by Hulu, and so it's on its like third
Like Hulu
different
season.
season, but still the same continuity, right? Because then the original was like
No, not really. It's like that's the way
s-
it worked, but like to me, it ended after the first two movies. The second movie, there's nothing after.
I didn't
that.
even know there was movies. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't even know they had movies.
So which one was it where like the one with like he meets up with Leela and they like get together?
Finally,
Yeah.
They do. Yeah,
nice. Good for
Um,
him.
Was that the movie or what?
I believe so. I think it's been a long time since I watched the movie.
Yeah.
But I think they kind of tie up their romance in the first
Yeah.
or second movie.
Why doesn't she like him or what? I mean, I guess it's like one of those things where like
Because he's a moron.
He's a fucking dipshit.
I mean, she was like, I guess she was a little bit smarter than like the average
Dude, she was
person,
hot as
but-
shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, like she
Oh,
looked good,
goddamn.
but I mean, like,
You guys think Leela's hot?
she's
There's
fine.
this-
Yeah, I mean,
that-
so you don't like one eyes? Is that what it is, Phil? You want to go ahead and
It's an inside joke from
throwback.
like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't even
Oh.
where was it? I don't think it was quite that long. It was
20
Was
years
it-
ago.
was it
about.
when we saw Gojira and Lamb of God and Machine Head?
Yeah, we were in the
Okay.
fucking hotel.
Yeah, and like out of nowhere, I'm just like, you guys think blue is hot? And then
Like
I
it's
don't know.
silent.
And it was like, oh shit, I guess it's just
Yeah, I don't know
me.
either. It's fine. It's
I
whatever.
guess
The,
it's just
the
me.
funniest part about that is now I do.
Yeah,
I mean,
Of
I
course.
was just ahead of the game, you know.
Yeah.
always. Oh, what is it? What is it saying? It's like you're
What does it
always.
say? I'm never wrong. I'm always early.
Always early. Yeah. So,
But that sounds arrogant, and I don't like that.
man, I find scare cams hilarious. Like I love scaring videos.
I do too.
Like harmless ones, not ones where like people like go out of their way to like kill an old lady from scaring her to death or whatever. But like, I like just good old fashioned scare pranks. Like maybe you traumatize the kids a little bit. Like that's always fun. Like the Easter Bunny, but he's like, he's menacing looking. Those are good. Dog videos, hilarious. Like a dumb dog video where it's like running into a glass door. So funny.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. What I find
Big
funny.
into cats too. I feel you.
Oh yeah, scaring cats with cucumbers will never get old in my book. That is great.
Why are cats afraid of cucumbers?
They think it's a snake.
Yeah, I think it's the shape.
Yeah, and it's like if they can't, it's because of like the shape, and then it's also you're putting it in their blind spot, and they turn around and find it, and it's like seeing a snake crawl across your foot kind of thing. Like freak the fuck out.
Maybe all
Put it in your
cats are
blind
just
spot.
homophobic and they just think it's a penis.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We don't think about that enough. How cats
Cats are
may
fucking
be,
bigots.
may be homophobic. So
How often are you constipated?
not.
Unfortunately, more often than I used to.
I know you are, Phil. I'm not going to bring all that up, but just in general.
I don't want to say never because like then I'll jinx myself and I'll be constipated tomorrow. But like for the most part, like I stay pretty regular.
Well, you
So-
drink coffee, right?
Yeah, I drink coffee,
coffee
get my
helps.
fiber.
How do you like? I can't remember. I mean, I honestly can't remember. When I travel, you get the travel stops. You get stopped up from traveling because it's like it's just different comfort zone, different routine. Like
Yep.
like it throws you off. And like with that first poop when you come home is just like orgasmic. You know what I mean?
I'd imagine.
But well, yeah, you would know because you don't travel anywhere. But how would you feel if you were constipated so bad that when you strained so hard to get it out, you lost 10 years of memory?
That- I don't know if any
I
poop.
mean, I'll be
poop
honest.
is-
I guess it matters which memories.
Yeah,
Well-
like what part of your 10-year life are you losing? Like the first 10 years, like the middle 10 years, like what are we talking about here?
So, obviously unverified, but there is a story going around that, according to reports, a woman in Hong Kong had reportedly been so constipated for over 2 weeks before experiencing severe discomfort while using the toilet. During this episode, she strained so intensely that she suffered what doctors later described as a sudden mental blackout. For nearly 8 hours, the woman was reportedly unable to remember around 10 years of her life. Alarmed by her sudden memory loss, her family rushed her to the hospital for medical attention. Although the brain scans reportedly showed no abnormalities, doctors eventually diagnosed her with a rare condition known as transient global amnesia.
That's
Jesus.
I mean, it sounds to me like she may have had like a brain hemorrhage and like she needs to be
Yeah.
checked by another set of doctors because like she's probably going to die of like an aneurysm soon because
So,
it doesn't sound healthy.
TGA, also transient global amnesia, is a temporary condition that causes sudden episodes of memory loss. Medical experts believe that this woman's severe straining may have reduced the blood flow and oxygen supply to her brain, possibly due to the issues involving the jugular vein valves.
She basically suffocated herself like one of those games that we used to play as a kid and like gave herself brain damage for temporarily, I guess.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. That's
something.
I
Good Lord.
I have
How
a
hard do you have to strain to give yourself a hemorrhoid? So I don't.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? She must have had like her legs up and like power squatting.
I don't know what happened. Yeah, that's my fear, dude. It's like it's straining so hard that like you give yourself a hemorrhoid or like a hemorrhoid explodes or something and you have to go explain that to the doctor or the hospital. And it's like I don't want to go through all that. That doesn't sound fun.
My asshole's bleeding like that. I ain't explaining anything to anybody. Just stitch me up.
I mean that's fair. Like
So-
I don't
Some
know.
questions after.
So, fortunately, the woman's long-term memories gradually returned after she slept the night in the hospital. However, she reportedly never regained any memory of the incident itself. And although the story originally emerged in 2019, it has suddenly resurfaced and once again captured people's attention because of its unusual nature.
No memory of the pooping.
The pooping. Jacob,
Yes.
so can you tell me about this Mountain Dew and Mothman conspiracy?
Yeah, I mean, okay. So Wait, the Mountain Dew. I only know the Mountain Dew conspiracy, but is there like one where he's tied to Mothman?
You said Mountain Dew is the new Mothman.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry. Thank you for explaining that because I forgot what I put on the outline like 2 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago at
3
this
weeks
point.
ago. So basically, if you take a look now, okay, obviously with every kind of conspiracy theory, there's also obviously caveats, and it's like the further you get along in the timeline, like it gets looser and looser as far as like the prediction abilities of Mountain Dew, right?
Mm-hmm.
But let me hold on. Let me pull up the conspiracy again because I forgot what it was. But basically, basically, what has happened is that if you take a look at the releases of Mountain Dew flavors, they have a
They-
release of a new flavor, and then subsequently a few.
There's
It
a
could be a
Bigfoot
day or
sighting.
two. It could be a week or two. It could be a month or two. Subsequently, there will be some kind of natural disaster, right?
Oh, okay.
So this happened originally. Like this theory starts around 2001. In particular, September of 2001, when they released Mountain Dew Code Red. Can anybody in the class tell me what happened in September of 2001 that may have resulted in some sort of kind of like Code Red?
Twin Towers.
Yes, that is correct. 1 point for Alex there. September 11th happened. I think it was like a couple of days after they just released Code Red, and like apparently the whole conspiracy revolves around like that the warning level or the threat level was Code Red at that point. Like there was this whole
Sure.
like, oh, did they, kind of thing or whatever, right? Okay, hold on. I got to pull up this conspiracy. Mountain Dew
Livewire.
Um, here we go.
Code
Okay.
Black, Midnight Black, or something.
Yeah. So okay. So 2001, Code Red is cherry flavor to happen. All right. So you've got 9/11 happen. Right. Now, other notable experiences like Mountain Dew Voltage, which seemingly coincided with the 2008 financial crisis. Right.
Okay.
There's a whole like voltage, and it's like it's kind of loose, but basically the whole point is that like they released a new flavor and some kind of tragic event happened. Right. 2008, the financial crisis happened. Oh man, there was some other ones in here. Shit. Pitch Black was introduced in 2004 as a limited Halloween edition soda, and again, I don't know what ravaging. Okay, that's right. Okay, hold on. Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't prepare for this. Okay,
359 episodes.
one of the rarest Mountain Dew flavors, Maui Burst, doesn't align quite, but it was released and then a little
With the
bit,
Maui fires.
with a little bit later the Maui fires happened or whatever. But there's a whole bunch of other things. Basically, like it's a whole YouTube.
So
YouTuber
basically, so
conspiracy
the whole thing is,
and they just released one, I think, recently here, and so people are kind of like trying to draw.
So
like,
the TLDR is like every time there's a new flavor, expect some sort of global thing. Was there one that released in March of 2020?
Oh, dude, honestly, that would be hilarious.
You know what I do miss about, so like obviously like I don't drink soft drinks. Just one of those happenstances of life. It just kind of went away. But like what I do miss is when there were like themed things, specifically like when Halo 3 came out, and then you had like the Halo 3 Mountain Dew, and just like that experience. And like we just don't get that anymore. You know what I mean? Like you talk about the commercialization of everything and just like being able to like literally milk everything to death. It's like, why aren't we slapping, and occasionally I'll see like a Doritos bag that has like, I think I saw I went to the grocery store and I saw Mandalorian and Baby Yoda on the bag of the Doritos, and it's like, okay, like I've not seen anything like that in a while. Like maybe I just don't notice it anymore, but it feels like when we were growing up, like every month there was a new something on a bag of Doritos and something on a bag of Mountain Dew, or like a can of Mountain Dew or whatever. But like we just don't have that anymore, and it makes me sad.
I think that it does happen still, but like you said, like it does happen still, but it definitely feels like it's a fewer and far between. But is that because we're not looking anymore? Because like I don't remember the last time I bought a name brand like bag of anything or box of sodas,
Yeah, but you do go to the grocery. That's what I'm saying. Like I also don't drink soft drinks, so like I don't see it. But I do buy Doritos. But I remember there was like that huge marketing campaign for like Wicked, or the second Wicked movie that came out in like November, and it was like fucking everywhere. And then it's like, I'm a little disappointed that like Johnny Cage is not on my bag of Doritos or Shao Kahn's not on my bag of like spicy Doritos. You know what I mean? Like, why can't I get Fire God Liu Kang on my fucking chocolate milk? You know what I mean?
What food would they put guts on?
Guts,
Yeah.
pudding,
Pudding.
or Jello.
Guts, I think he'd be like on something edgy, maybe like some flaming hot Dorito, like Cheetos. Flaming hot
Tombstone
Cheetos.
pizza.
Tombstone pizza. Oh, that's a good one. There we go. Actually, that's really good. That's really, I
Tostina
like that.
pizza rolls.
They make a fucking frozen pizza that's as big as the Dragon Slayer.
There you go.
2004, Baja Blast was released, and then later on in that year, Boxing Day tsunami happened in the Indian Ocean, killing 220,000 people. All right.
220,000?
220,000 people died from a tsunami. That's,
Yeah!
that's insane. Those are insane numbers, honestly. That's cracked for a tsunami. I guess congrats. I don't know. Like, do you think tsunamis keep records? Probably not. But Pitch Black, which some believe predicted the 2024 CrowdStrike blackout, but it's like, I don't know. When was Pitch Black released? I feel like, is that pushing it? Like
That I feel like Pitch Black was when we were in like college.
yeah, it feels like, okay, reappearing. Oh, wait, so okay.
So it was limited, came
Pitch
back.
Black lingered until 2011. Oh, it was, oh, what the fuck? It was released back in 2004, but it lingered around for 7 years. I feel like that's a mainstay, dude. That's like, and then it reappeared in 2023 when they brought it back. And so like people are
I
saying,
believe
oh,
that Mountain Dew regular, which is an East Tennessee like staple, was created here. And Code Red are the only two like year-round 365 Mountain Dews.
yeah, Code Red, Mountain Dew
I remember
proper.
Voltage stuck around for a while.
What was it?
Voltage, the light blue one.
But yeah. But
yeah.
I'm saying like it goes in and out of rotation or whatever. But like Code Red and regular Mountain Dew are always in rotation.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I mean, I don't know why the fuck we're talking about this. I don't even drink Mountain Dew.
Anyways,
so
yeah, so I found the article, so I was just relay that information again.
But to tie that all around, like I'm not sure if you like, did you guys ever wonder those contests that would happen where it's like you have a chance to win $100,000, or if you spend so much money on Steam, or if you bought so many, if you went to the dollar store, you like entered to win, a Alienware PC, like all those contests that we used to have growing up. And it's just like, does anyone ever actually win those? But I think legally someone has to win. You know what I mean? I think legally they have to, or it's considered like fraudulent.
I think that they could honestly just not let anybody win, and it would be like, who's gonna ask?
Yes,
Who's
but
gonna
I do
confirm or
I do
deny?
I do believe that legally under the the law, what is that?
There definitely is somebody out there that's like, no, I'm gonna fucking enter no matter what, because like they bank on everybody else being like, well, I'm never gonna win, so I'm not gonna enter, kind of thing, and like they're the ones. It's probably like one guy who's won the last like 50 or 60 of these things.
Well, like you remember you could clip the barcode, or like you would get a bag of Doritos,
Yes.
and like it would have a code on the inside, and then you would go to like Doritos.com and you would enter that code, and the more Doritos, basically the more Pepsi products you bought, the more you could go in, you would enter that, and like that like accumulates your points or whatever.
Yeah.
So like we don't really have those anymore.
There's people like that are like obsessed with like Coke and whatnot. They had like the Coke catalog or whatever. Like,
Right.
not cocaine, but like Coca-Cola.
Well,
Probably have a Coke catalog.
one in the hand, two in the other. So I don't know how you guys feel about Assassin's Creed in general, like the series. It's it is whatever. It's one of those that like it's neat, but like I don't play it because like they're a dime a dozen, and it's just not my Ubisoft open world game of choice. But the one that everyone seems to love is Black Flag, right? It's the pirate one.
Yes.
Okay. And so they're re-releasing it, remaking it. I don't know,
I saw that. Yeah.
all right, so it's coming out sometime soon. So to celebrate the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Ubisoft is putting on a $500,000 treasure hunt that is set to last up to 5 years.
So it's like
So,
invalid after 5 years if you find the treasure, like you don't get it.
After teaming up with Unsolved Hunts, Ubisoft revealed Golden Crystal, the lost treasures of Edward Kenway. As part of a special hunt, $500,000 worth of prizes have been buried somewhere in the Caribbean, and it is up to fans to find them. The loot is full of goodies directly related to Black Flag, including a replica crystal skull and some golden doubloons engraved with the game's logo. The experience has been designed as a large-scale puzzle challenge inspired by the golden age of piracy, Participants will need to decipher a cryptic message in a bottle, study a Caribbean treasure map, and solve 15 puzzles hidden within the letters and the archives tied to the games. This will all lead to the discovery of one specific location in the Caribbean where the chest is safely buried away. It costs $35 to enter, can be completed remotely, and does not require prior knowledge of Black Flag to participate. However, fans of the game will notice numerous references connected to Edward Kenway and the wider Assassin's Creed lore. The player who correctly pinpoints the location first will be flown out to the Caribbean, thrown out of the plane, and said, "No."
Like, I was gonna say, do they have to
I was
dig up?
still on board somehow.
Do they dig up the treasure themselves, or like,
I don't know.
Do you
Hold on.
Okay.
So the player who correctly pinpoints the location first will be flown out to the Caribbean to personally dig up their plunder. The challenge doesn't get underway properly until November 9th, 2026, but those who sign up early will also get access, fucking pay to win, to an extra puzzle to give them a taste of what's to come, as well as to gain early access to the first clue. The Ubisoft way, early access.
Christ. It's like, it's
Jesus
nothing
fucking
sacred
Christ.
where like this is
Everyone's on board until it's like, oh, I can
is
buy early access to a fucking
hilarious.
treasure.
Dude, I
How-
was on board getting thrown out of the plane,
God
but you
damn,
lost
dude.
me at that shit.
It is disgusting that like it's literally you pay for early. It's goddamn if this isn't just like the tale of like gaming it currently as a whole, like with just like God. Oh
But
man.
don't expect it to be an easy solve, though, as the hunt is expected to last anywhere between 2 to 5 years, meaning that by the time the treasure is claimed, we may well already have several Assassin's Creeds to have been released. It's like
several assassins.
but like, okay, so how do you, because like, okay, if you release, listen, there's some people that are super on the spectrum and they'll be able to get it like that.
Yeah, dude.
They'll look at it and they'll be like, I got it. So like, how can you guarantee it will last up to 10 to 5 years? Like, come on. Like, how can you guarantee that unless you're like slow dripping or like controlling it? But also, where in the Caribbean? The Caribbean's kind of big. You know, obviously that's where all the
The
pirates
Bermuda Triangle.
yeah, so like that's where they send you, you disappear. Hey, they won.
Honestly,
They leave.
that's a play right there. Is that like you bury the treasure in the Bermuda Triangle, and it like you could just claim disappeared. Sorry, guys. You
So
know?
like is it if you've buried it, it's not even been buried. Let's be honest, it's not been buried yet.
You might not be fucking real.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's the ultimate game. They just say this shit and do literally nothing.
because
No,
like
absolutely.
Nobody
again,
found the treasure.
again, they're not making you go find the treasure on your own. They're saying, hey, you just tell us the location, we'll tell you if you're right, kind of thing. And so it's like gonna be one of those things where somebody wins it and they put them in the plane and they drop them, like they parachute them down, right? And they land, and it's just like a golden doubloon treasure chest sitting on top of the like a thing with like an X painted over it. And it's like, okay, go dig it up for the cameras, piece of shit. Go fucking dig it up. And it's just like a bunch of plastic coins in it or something. Damn, dude. And then you have to pay taxes on all that. And who knows how much the dollar is going to be like worthless by that point, you know, in 2 to 5 years.
that's
So
why you get the doubloons. Are the doubloons gonna
Drop
be
you off and you have to buy the shovel.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like it's
you have
going
to
be
pay for the shovel.
No,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
doubloons are fake. They're not. It's not. You don't get gold, right? They're gonna give you cash, in which you have to pay taxes on that. That's why like a lot of these sweepstakes are very predatory because like it's like one of those things where it's free advertising for them. They don't give a shit. They don't have to worry about the taxes because they make you pay the taxes at the end of the day.
Do you think that the plane ride to the Caribbean is included in your $500,000 prize? Why wouldn't it be?
It's not.
It's Ubisoft.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, it's a pay to
Yeah.
fly, Alex. It's a pay to fly.
Or otherwise, you can pay for the airfare, or they'll put you on a fucking boat.
That it's one of those things where like you can either pay for the plane ticket and get your $500,000, or you can just not get your $500,000. It's up to you. You know, it's your choice. Your move.
But it's not $500,000. It's $500,000 worth of prizes.
Okay, I'm out. Because again, you're gonna be dropped in front of a treasure chest and be like, "Here's your $500,000 worth of plastic gold coins."
And it's going to be like the entire Ubisoft library that's digital only, and you can't.
You have to be connected to an internet connection, and if you aren't connected for more than 30 days, they're gonna take all those games away from you. So yeah, dude.
Yeah,
The chest has DRM, so you can't even open it till you get home.
yeah, absolutely. And like the chest is probably like just a Tupperware box from Target.
Spray painted like brown and
Spray
black,
painted.
baby, you know? Because hey, why not? You know.
Yeah. That is the state of the world we live in.
Dude,
But
you remember whenever they used to do things like send people who like review video games, like suitcases with like cryptic messages in it, and then like you had to go to a website that was like barely functioning, but then like
Yeah, I did the No Man's Sky ARPG.
as well as Call of Duty Black Ops, the original, man, that was like honestly low key. That got me so hyped for Black Ops. It's like all the stuff the surrounding like the project, and like they were sending like reviewers, they were sending like suitcases with like cryptic messages in it. You had to go like call a phone number in which like a random like a what are those, Phil, what are those things called when they have like the radio stations where like they play things over and over again on like a fucking, I can't remember the name, but like
I don't know.
Signal stations or something of that nature, where it's like just really creepy, eerie sounding, like a person reading numbers, and like they did that whole thing, and like it was just super fucking neat, man. But I bring
the one that I,
go ahead.
Sorry,
no, you go ahead.
No, there's two of, speaking of that, there's two of those that like stand out distinctively to me. One of them is the Alan Wake one, which I found out like sort of retroactively. But the big one is the Halo 2 one. Do you remember it, Phil?
I probably will remember it once you start talking, but not.
ilovebees.com.
I remember that, dude. I didn't play it, but I remember that whole like.
So on July 23rd, 2004, Halo fans saw a flickering URL in the Halo 2 cinematic trailer that led them to the website that appeared at first glance to be hacked. A message on the front page directed viewers to the blog of a girl named Dana Aubrey. Dana claimed that she built I Love Bees site for her Aunt Margaret, and recently her site got this bizarre state and asked if anyone could help her. Diana more or less acted as a narrator in the game, describing events for people who missed the action. Blah, 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 blah. It gives you GPS coordinates and ARPG, but it all ended up tying into Halo 2. So
that's cool.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a big deal in the forums back then.
The whole reason I bring it up is because, like, I don't know, Phil, have you ever heard of the Backrooms by chance?
Oh yeah, I've heard of him.
So
he's big into SCP and that kind of.
Dude, I did a full on. I watched a full on 3.5 hour documentary on YouTube that delved into the deep lore behind like the Backrooms and Kane Pixel and like his like YouTube series on the Backrooms, etc. Right? Shout out to Wendigo. That was really cool. Good job, guy. But like he's talking about the very end of it about the Backrooms movie coming out and all the marketing they're doing for it, and apparently like they're doing the same kind of like ARG thing where they have like cryptic messages hidden on like flyers and stuff like that, and you can call there's like a whole commercial where a phone number pops up on it, and you had to like do the fax machine thing. Like, you remember fax machines, guys? That's crazy. Yeah. Fax machines are crazy. But then like, you would get a printout and it had like some more details, and you would go, and it's just really cool. I don't know. Let's bring back. Let's just do more stuff like that, guys.
I remember the sound more than anything.
Dude, it's fucking so cool, man. So cool.
So I have a question for you, Jacob. You said fax machine.
Yes.
Can you guess when the fax machine was invented?
Oh man, I know this one. It's gonna be 1967.
Do you have a guess, Phil?
God, like 1731. I don't know.
1731. They didn't have phones back then, bro. Did they? I don't know when the phone was invented, honestly.
The first fax machine was invented by Scottish inventor and clockmaker Alexander Bain, who received a British patent for an electric printing telegram on May 27th, 1843.
Damn, dude.
That is kind of insane. I didn't even.
So they had a fax machine during the Civil War.
That's
insane.
Doesn't feel possible.
Like, your head just like exploded, dude.
That's the equivalent of finding out like, oh, George Washington could access the www.com. You know what I mean? Like he could access the World Wide Web, from a browser. Like, I feel like it's kind of on the same level to know that like, oh, they had like fax machine and shit like during the Civil War. They were like faxing each other horrible messages before they shot their brother. Like that's crazy to me. That's some crazy knowledge. Why am I not learning that kind of information? In schools?
You probably did. You just didn't pay attention.
I can guarantee nobody once mentioned that the fax machine was also like that. They probably should have said like the fax machine was what started the Civil War. And I would,
I do feel like I learned that in Mr. King's AP history class. You were in that class, right, Phil?
Absolutely.
Man, that was like the best class in high school.
Mr. King fucked.
Yeah, he was cool.
Shouts out to Mr. King. Honestly,
Mr. King was cool as shit.
Hopefully you're not dead and like super old or whatever.
He was just like, I don't even want to do tests, but I have to because it's an AP class. Yeah. He's like, I'm going to teach you about the Civil War and what actually happened.
Damn, dude. I needed that teacher.
He was cool as shit, dude. He
Somehow
was
he had the worst fucking haircut and fashion sense of all
and
time,
and the
still,
hottest wife imaginable.
yeah, and he was just like dope as fuck somehow.
That-
He must have been slanging like 10 inches.
He must have had a third leg, dude.
I mean, I'm
He
just
had- he
saying,
had a-
dude, there's something about a dopey teacher that I'm sure that like the hot women just fall for. You know what
You know
I
what's
mean?
really cool though is he used to do Civil War reenactments, and he's in the Patriot.
I've been to one. It was awesome. He's
Yeah,
in the Patriot. I
yeah.
didn't know that.
So you
Yep,
telling
yep.
me this guy has a smoking wife?
Mhm.
He's a teacher in an AP class where he doesn't give a shit about it. He does war reenactments, and he was in the Patriot, a movie that I've seen before.
Yeah,
That's
and
crazy.
and he does Civil War reenactments that we went to. But you know what do you know what our final test was, Jacob?
Was it part of the Civil War reenactment?
We did an actual Civil War reenactment on school grounds.
Yep.
You can't do that these
Badass.
days. Can't
Yeah,
do that
no,
these days,
it was
for sure.
it was awesome because like one side had advantages that we didn't have, and like I'm
Oh,
pretty
man,
sure I
which
was
side
on
were you
the
fighting
southern.
for?
I think I got assigned to the south, but like I could be a scout or something like that. I might have been in the north. I don't actually remember, but like it was cool because we got to run around the whole fucking school.
I'd hope that like some kids weren't like super zealous about being part of the South. Like,
No,
they
we were
like,
just
put me on the South. Come on, guys, come on.
we were just Phil, were you in class that day that Mr. Gregory was the substitute teacher, and then he and I got into like a
You trying to fight
like
teachers, dude?
like a screaming match? Were you in there?
I don't believe so.
I don't remember what it was about, but basically I did not like Mr. Gregory's tone, and he started mouthing off to him, so I gave it right back to him, and then I got pulled out. So he took me out to the hallway and was like, "You will not disrespect me in front of blah blah blah." Because like I had history with Mr. Gregory, like I knew him before, and like so it wasn't just like I had met him the first day, like kind of thing. But like that was fun.
First of all, you don't disrespect me in front of my friends.
Well,
Just,
like I
is he
didn't like it.
petulantly like just stand against the wall, just like make fun of me in front of my friends.
It's just like I don't like your
You shut
tone,
up.
and I took it as a sign of disrespect. And like I'm pretty sure what I said was something real fucking smart assery, like
Oh, we were teenagers. Of course it was.
yeah, but like it was also me. So like,
Thank God they didn't have cell phones back in the day.
Fucking
'Cause
well, they did have cell phones,
well, I
Jacob.
mean, like you
but
would have ended up on like YouTube as like a short where it's like you're yelling.
I
At
wasn't
teacher.
gonna fight him.
No,
It was
I'm
just
just saying like there's that one video, the kid who's like. What's wrong was you don't teach these kids in this class because you don't how are we supposed to care about this shit, and like he's like like his whole what is that movie where like he stands up on his desk or whatever, he's like I am whatever Stanley or something like that, and like they all stand up on their desk or whatever. But
I know that I've mentioned it on here, but I don't know if you were in my class, Phil. But it was infotech design with Mr. Shell. Was it
I
Shell?
kind of feel like we had all these classes in common, but a lot of
'Cause-
times we didn't get
'cause I know-
in the same period.
I know Brandon Neal was in that class with me, and because because we had Mr. Shell and Mr. Shelton, and one of them was like He-Man or Skeletor. One of them talked like Skeletor.
That was Mr. Sheldon.
like for
I had him
real,
all 4 years on.
Yes,
like that was his
Yes,
real
Brian.
voice.
Gentleman.
gentlemen. Yes, yeah, that's how he talked.
I feel like you have to be playing a character. Like that's like
No,
not a real voice.
No, but this one, I was in this class, and I asked Brandon about it next time you talk to him, Phil. But like, there was another kid, one of those ne'er do wells, one of those like derelict dudes is just always in trouble. He had such a hatred for him that he slipped drugs in his coffee and almost killed him. Do you
told that
remember
story.
that?
You told that
was
story on here, yeah.
That was Mr. Moffat.
That was Mr. Moffat. Yes. Mr. Moffat.
And,
Okay.
like,
That's too
fuck
much.
that guy to death.
Yeah.
That's too
Like,
much.
I get why somebody drugged him.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah, okay.
understand.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, man. That's too much for me. I don't care how bad of a teacher they are, but it's like as long. I mean, then again, if like they're like being too weird around the girls, like yeah, maybe like
No, who was the one
But-
who looked like fucking Luigi?
Luigi.
He had the glasses and the mustache like Luigi.
What's the dude that did God damn it.
I think that was Mr. Shell.
Is that his name, Mr. Shell?
I don't know.
Like,
I
Anyways,
want to put up a
he
bunch
had
of
the
like
little
fake
module,
pictures of
like
teachers on the
robotics,
screen, just like
interact
making
with
people think
her.
that this is the person. God damn.
anyways, the reason I brought you here today, Phil, is because I came up with a game and I needed someone to play with Jacob. That sounds weird. Don't take
Yeah,
that out of
dude,
context.
play with me. Come on.
Hey,
man.
I'm in. I don't care.
Let's go, dude.
And the game is called Alex, Aristotle, or Another Guy.
Okay. All right.
The original title was Alex Aristotle or an asshole, but I changed it.
I like either one. Honestly, you can go with either one.
But this one is Alex Aristotle or another guy.
Okay.
And
All right.
so I have categories, and it's pretty simple. I'm going to read you a quote, a philosophical quote that either I have said, notably enough to where like, oh yeah, this is something you would say, something that Aristotle has said,
Mhm.
Or something your asshole has said.
or something that another person has said.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you
Gotcha.
understand the rules?
I do.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Okay.
That's easy to follow. Yeah, I got you.
Okay, so I have worry, friends, humanity, love, misfortune, virtue, authenticity, mistakes, effort, acceptance, intelligence, or approval. I know that's a lot. I'm
It's
sorry.
a lot of big words, dude.
But these are all quotes that are attributed to those things.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured. Yeah.
So, as the guest, Phil, you get to pick first of which category you want. I can read them again if you would like.
Yeah, read him again, please.
Okay. So, worry, friends, humanity, love, misfortune, virtue, authenticity, mistakes, effort, acceptance, intelligence, or approval.
Humanity, please.
We're going to do humanity. Okay. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. So, was that something I've said? Is that something Aristotle said? Or is that something another person said?
I think
You
that's
both
some
get
of
you
the
both
show.
get to you both get to guess.
I'm going with someone else.
I'm gonna
Someone
go with
else.
another asshole too. Yeah, because that sounds like
Another
that sounds like
asshole.
that's like song lyrics to me. I'm getting song lyric like a metal song, or like maybe a cold open on a metal song. You know what I mean? Like what's that one Pantera song or whatever the hell it is, where he's like, "If I die."
You're talking about that's first of all, wow. Wow. Okay, that's Lamb of God and that's Omerta. Do not fucking
Ew,
compare
dude.
fucking
Oh,
Pantera to
man.
Lamb of
I'm
God.
so glad. Oh.
Fucking Pantera sucks. Shout out Jim. Uh,
Sorry, that was a little bit of rage bait. Yes, indeed. I knew that couldn't think of who sung it, but I know it wasn't Pantera. That's for sure.
all right, so Phil says another
I think,
guy.
yeah, and both said another asshole. Yeah,
Okay, so I need somebody to keep track of score.
I'll try my best, dude. I'll get some paper. Hold on.
I'm gonna mark these out as I go.
All right, here we go. I got a piece of paper right here. Piece of paper.
All
Hey.
right. So I'm going to read the quote again. At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst. You are both, in fact, incorrect. That was Aristotle.
Really?
That was
I'm
Aristotle.
just learning. I don't know a lot about Aristotle, man. Which guy was that?
He is a philosopher.
Hey, one of
the
them guys
most
who talks about
world-
stars.
him and Socrates.
Socrates.
All right. So,
Okay,
Jacob,
So we're over O right now.
0-0.
Okay.
So, do you want me to read those again?
Oh yeah, no friendship. Let's go with friendship. That sounds
You're
good.
going with friendship. Friendship. Or I think it was just friends, right?
Yeah, it's not friends. Like it had friends in the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
He who has many friends has none.
That does sound like something you would say, honestly. You know,
I'm gonna go with Aristotle again.
I'm gonna go with you on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you on this one.
So you're saying Alex. Phil
Alex,
says
yeah.
Aristotle.
Oh, sorry. I shouldn't. I didn't know if it was you, Alex, or another Alex.
Yes,
I'm gonna
it's
go
me.
with- Okay,
It's me.
I'm gonna go with Alex. Yeah.
Okay. It was supposed to be like, A, Alex, Aristotle, another. So
Another one.
another one. Okay. It was Aristotle.
Yeah. On the board.
Now, you just happened to pick two that were next to each other, so sorry.
Fuck.
It's okay. Phil, it is your turn.
Let's go worry.
Worry.
Okay.
Worry is a debt paid in advance on a debt that never comes due.
I know the answer to this one.
I feel like I've heard that quote. I'm going with another dude on that one.
I'm going with Alex on this one. But then again, I don't know if he learned it from somebody else, but I know he said this to me before several times because I don't know if you know this about me, Phil, but I worry a lot.
Oh, brother, I feel you.
So
Jacob is correct.
let's go, dude.
It is an offshoot of a similar Mark Twain quote, but I use it enough in my nomenclature that I
Yeah.
have adopted it
I
as
feel
my
like
own.
that's a fair avenue for claiming it.
Yes.
All right.
Um,
Let's go.
I'll give them to you. I'll give them to you again.
Acceptance.
Acceptance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that one of them? Did I get it?
Yes. Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Hell yeah, dude.
Acceptance of your true self can be a constant battle. It's hard being comfortable with who you are. The term normal is a propaganda technique used by society to make us conform to pre-existing standards. If people can't look past your physical appearance, then they are not worthy of your time.
I'm gonna go with. Oh man. Okay. I definitely know that wasn't Aristotle. Because he didn't give a fuck about looks and shit like that. They weren't even talking about that back in the day.
You don't know that.
I'm gonna go with you again on this one, Alex. On this one, Alex for 100. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna go Aristotle again.
There's no way it can't be like multiple choice. You gotta think. Come on, Phil. You can't pick. You can't. Then again, hey, maybe you're
It
right.
feels just gonna go Aristotle.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a 1 in 3 chance of getting it right.
Middle
so.
answer, all the way down. Dead average.
It was me, actually.
Fucking go.
Damn.
Dude.
That
I feel like
is
it's probably a
me.
little bit cheating though, because like it's like I feel like I can remember shit sometimes that you've told me before, so that's nice.
That is mine, and it was in my notes from 2022
Damn,
That's pretty
dude.
cool.
that I wrote it down. Phil. So it is 2-1,
2
2
to
to
1
0.
right now. 2 to 1.
Let's go. Okay, Phil. You
What
ha-
categories do we have remaining?
love, misfortune, virtue, authenticity, mistakes, effort, intelligence, or approval.
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Don't sacrifice your authenticity for fake approval.
I'm gonna guess Alex on this one.
Okay.
That's not fair. I was gonna pick Alex as well. I'm
You
gonna
can
go.
both pick the same thing.
I'm gonna go with Alex as well on this one.
You are both correct.
Hell yeah, brother.
I have said that many times in the last 3 months,
Hell yeah,
3 years. Because
7
it's a whole thing
years,
of
yeah.
like, I don't want to be a personality. I don't want to, like, I am just who I am. And that should be enough.
dude. Hell yeah, man.
Well, you are more than enough.
Yeah, but that doesn't sell comic books.
That's true.
Well, it wins my heart.
All right, Jacob, your turn.
All right, we are 3 to 2 now. I think I'm gonna go with what is that? There was one with that started with an L. Was that loathing? No.
Love.
Love. Let's do love. Yeah.
Okay. Love doesn't make nice things. It ruins everything. It breaks your heart. It makes things a mess. We aren't here to make things perfect. We are here to ruin ourselves and to break our hearts and love the wrong people and die.
I'm gonna go with another asshole because again, Aristotle didn't give a shit about love. He was all
You
about
don't know
life.
that.
He
You
did.
don't
I do.
fucking know
I
shit
do.
about Aristotle.
fucking he was all like, oh, like, you can't be all with the personal bonds and shit. You got to be like one with the stars and shit. And, like that was his whole thing. And he didn't give a shit about like this whole love and sappy shit. So it wasn't him. I think it was another asshole because I don't feel like you. It doesn't sound like something. It does sound like something you would kind of say, but at the same time, it's like I'm trying to think in my head. I think it's another asshole. Yeah.
I'm
Phil?
thinking another asshole on this one too.
You're both correct, and that asshole is Nicolas Cage.
Let's go.
Yeah,
dude.
okay.
Let's go. Is
Yeah.
that from National Treasure 1?
No, it's from
Con
some
Air?
no, it's some movie in like 1988.
Probably Con Air. Yeah.
I forget. No, it was way before he became Nick Cage. I mean, I can look it up if you really want
It's
to know.
American Psycho.
Con Air's great, by the way.
It
Con
is a
Air
really
is
good. Con Air is a
great.
good movie. Yeah. I
Here,
don't remember a
fuck
whole
it.
lot of it, but
It is from Moonstruck, 1987.
okay. I would never guess that.
All right, so now it is Phil's turn. Misfortune, virtue, mistakes, effort, or approval.
Let's go mistakes.
Mistakes. The only sure way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas.
Okay.
The only sure way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas. Are you still there, Phil?
I am. I'm
Okay.
thinking.
Okay. I was just like,
The gears are grinding. Ah.
While he's thinking about it, I'm gonna shout
That
out.
sounds like you, sir.
I'm going Aristotle on this one.
I'm going
Okay.
Alex.
Oh, okay. So you both have a different answer,
It's probably another asshole.
and you're both incorrect.
God damn it.
The answer is Albert Einstein.
What?
Now I'm extra pissed.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I guess he would. I always thought he was just talking about like, numbers and shit. So
Atomic bombs.
yeah, I didn't think he'd talk about like I don't know, like life and shit. Yeah, it's crazy. Was he like
All right.
Leonardo da Vinci or
So,
something? Yeah.
misfortune, virtue, effort, intelligence, or approval.
Let's go with misfortune. Misfortune.
Okay. Pain or damage doesn't end the world, or despair, or fucking beatings. The world ends when you're dead, and until then, you've got more punishment in store. Stand it like a man and give some back.
I'm gonna go with you on this one. That sounds like something Alex would say. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
for
that's-
sure. Like,
yeah.
I don't care if that's not the right answer. It actually is the right answer.
Yeah, because I feel like that's something you tell me right before you're like, "Hey, now get out there and fight him." You know,
Yeah.
like give me a pep talk. I'm about to run out in the battlefield. You know.
So you both say me?
Yeah, both saying you.
Yeah.
Well, you're both incorrect.
Damn, dude, was that from Rocky?
It was Aristotle. Damn it.
It's Rocky 4,
Nope.
wasn't it?
Nope. It's Al Swearingen from Deadwood.
Oh, okay. I don't know who that is, but good on you. You know.
I mean, I don't tell you. I don't have any follow up other than it's Al Swearingen. Sorry. What's the score?
The score is currently 4-3.
You.
I'm winning, yes, currently.
Okay. We have virtue, effort, intelligence, and approval.
Is it my choice? Or
It
Jacob's?
is. It's your choice.
It is your choice.
Intelligence, please.
Intelligence. Intelligence is a very valuable thing, and it usually comes far too late.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yes. Intelligence is a very valuable thing, and it usually comes far too late.
That is again, it doesn't sound like Aristotle because he's not using words like "thou hath no intelligence" soon
Now-
enough. You know.
There on one of the Aristotles, I did edit it to remove the thous and the thys.
Ah, see, that's not fair because like, I
But
would know.
you still got it right.
Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fine. That's fine.
I'm going Alex again.
I think I'm gonna switch it up a little bit here, because like now that you say that, I feel like that might be something that Aristotle would say. He'd be all like, yeah, my pupil, you're cool and all, but like, intelligence, you don't have it until you're dead or whatever, whatever the quote was. But
Intelligence is a very valuable thing, and it usually comes far too
it
late.
sounds like something else Albert Einstein would talk about. I don't know. I had a stroke, but like it's not just something Albert Einstein would say. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with Aristotle on this one. Why not? I'll send it. I'll full send Aristotle on this.
Okay. You're both wrong.
Damn, dude.
It is Alfie Solomons.
I thought you were gonna say Albert Einstein again. And I was like,
Ah.
oh fuck, I knew it.
The only thing I edited out was the fucking, because its intelligence is a very valuable thing, and it usually comes far too fucking late.
Yeah, I don't think I would have got.
If you notice, almost all of these people have an A in their name, except for Nicolas Cage, Albert Einstein, Alfie Solomons, Al Swearingen.
Is that something like you designed by chance?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, I did.
I think I'm detecting a pattern.
Yes, I did. Literally, I tried to. I spent a lot of time on this, and it sucks because like I've loved it so far, but like it's almost over, and like the amount of work that it took and the
Hey.
amount of time it takes to play, like it's.
Isn't that just art though? Isn't that just art?
I say like it was almost 2 hours. Almost 2 hours because I had to find quotes. And then I also had to think of like, what are things that I say? And then I had to look up and be like, okay, Aristotle says this. And like, I had to find something, and I had to think of a category of being like, okay, what did Aristotle say about this? You know
It's
what I
just
mean?
like
So
funny to think that people like spend like years working on a bit for a podcast, right? Like spend like weeks, months, or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, dude, it was hard, dog. It was 2 hours.
Well,
I had
well,
to
the
spend
thing is,
2
it's like-
hours.
do you know how valuable my time is?
I get it.
and
No, I'm
how
not saying
much
it at
2
all. I
hours
know.
is for me?
I
Now,
know.
luckily, I did a lot of it on the clock, but that's besides the point.
Gotcha.
I was really hoping you're going to say on the toilet.
Yeah.
I mean, that is on the clock. When you're on
honestly,
only poop
that
on
is
the
where
fucking timer.
that is where it came to me, and I was like, oh, this sounds like a fun game. And because I texted Jacob, I was like, I got a game, but like I'm working on it, and then like I started to brainstorm it, and so
Oh yeah, I really dig it. This is like, I could do this again for
it's
sure.
kind of fun.
I
The
like
problem
this.
is I don't have a ton of like quotes anymore, so
Yeah, that's all of them.
Or the pivot to like you pivot to other Alexes that have said stuff and like just
oh yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
So now it's not Alex. You know,
Alex, or Alex.
Alexander the Great, Alex Van Halen,
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Alexander
that's
Ovechkin.
That's the ticket.
Ooh, there you go. That's honestly, I like it. I like it. I'm falling in love with it. All right, we got like
What did we do? We
got, like,
did intelligence. There are 3
virtue?
left. There's 3 left.
Is it-
I have virtue, effort, and approval. What is
Ooh,
the
let's go.
score?
effort, and I think it is 4-3 currently. So Phil, you need to at least
Are you sure about that?
yeah. I've been keeping lines. Yeah.
Okay.
4-3. Now, if I
All
run
right.
it back if I listen to the episode again, I'm not going to change it. But I'm pretty sure it's 4-3 right now. Or did Phil get one right a second ago? No, because we both got it
I think
wrong.
we both missed the last one.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
still 4-3.
Okay,
That sounds
okay.
about right.
All right. So it's Phil's turn, or is it
It's
your
my
turn?
turn. We're going to virtue. Yeah.
Virtue.
Yeah. No, wait, effort.
You're going with effort?
Yeah, I'm going effort. Yeah. A for effort.
Don't half-ass, whole ass.
Oh, that's you. 100%.
Oh yeah.
All the way.
100 way, dude. 100 way.
100 way, dude.
Full fucking send, Alex.
That is me.
Let's go, dude. All right, now it's 4-5. So,
This turned into
That-
like an accidental love letter to our friendship.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Virtue or approval?
Let's go approval.
Okay.
solid.
A truly strong person does not need the approval of others any more than a lion needs the approval of sheep.
I think I'm gonna call Aristotle on that one.
I don't want it to end in a tie. I don't want to.
Okay,
I don't want.
then do something different.
But I know that Aristotle said.
But you could also say
Ooh,
the
no,
same thing
man, I
because
can
there's still
see.
one more. There's still one more.
yeah, but then I could also see you being like, nah, this was it wasn't Aristotle, because in my head I think that's something Aristotle would say. But then I'd be like, no, it was actually Socrates who said it. I'm gonna go another guy.
So we have one for Aristotle and one for another guy.
Yeah.
And the answer is another guy.
Let's go, dude.
Vernon Howard.
Okay, it wasn't who I thought it was gonna be, like Socrates or whatever, but it definitely sounded
No.
like it sounded like a movie
I-
quote. Honestly,
I honestly I like the quote a lot. So it failed my my A's,
That's
my
okay.
A quotes, but also the Nicolas Cage one was also not an A. So. Nicolas Cage. All right, so the final one, I do not think Phil can win. He's down by 2.
But hey, it's for shits and giggles now. You know.
Shits and giggles. This one is virtue. And what the statesman is most anxious to produce is a certain moral character in his fellow citizens, namely a disposition to virtue and the performance of virtuous actions.
That's Aristotle all the way. That's the shit I'm talking about. Where it's like that's the shit I'm talking. That's obviously Aristotle because
Could be
like,
Socrates.
no, it's Aristotle all the way because that dude loved to hear himself talk and he liked to just say a bunch of words. It's like he was trying to
And
fill
so
out.
did Socrates.
So he's trying to fill out a fucking word count before word count
Yeah,
existed.
you mean statesman is a pretty good clue.
yeah, because we didn't have.
I think
sta-
Aristotle as well.
Yeah.
You're both correct. It was Aristotle.
Fucking go, dude. Goddamn. Smart.
Now he's just gonna rot. He's gonna be so fucking.
Oh hell yeah, dude. All right, that
It's
shit.
the blazer, man. That's what did it.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks. I look good. What can I say? You know. I want to
Well-
thank everybody being here. Appreciate it. You know.
That was fun. We
Yeah.
switched it up. So
Yeah,
we've
it
been
was a lot of
doing.
fun.
Yeah, we've been doing quizzes and
It's like an
Doing the-
unexpected era of ours. It's like the quiz show now at the end of every episode.
we
but-
do like I think last week we did state capitals and
No, it wasn't state capital. It was a fucking sham, is what it was, Phil. Let me tell you, man, it was a fucking sham because this guy was all like, I don't know, like Hendersonville, Kentucky, or some shit. And it
No.
was like, goddamn, it's like
not what-
states that they don't even teach about. You know,
that's
And
not true.
never once did I hear. Oh, it was like, what is it? Dover,
Dover.
Dover, Ohio, or some dumb shit.
Dover, Delaware.
That is
Yeah.
the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. I've never heard that, and that school has never.
I don't know
once-
why he's so mad because it's honestly the best he's ever done on a quiz, and we've been doing it for 6 weeks.
I'm
Just
mad
like-
at the fake places that you made up
They're
to call
not- they're not-
capitals of
the
this
fake
beautiful
places you made
country
up.
that I live in. Okay.
and you've been to like 4 states.
I'm curious how many capitals I remember.
You want me to run it back? You want to run it back real quick?
Fucking you toss one at me if you want.
Yeah,
So
give him one of the
obviously-
hard ones. Okay. Don't give him a toss up. Okay.
Okay, I'm Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
See
the
what I'm
cat-
saying? The hesitation says it all, Phil. Don't even worry. It's okay.
That's not Washington, is it?
No, but it's a better guess than he had.
Oh, was that one
it's-
from last week? I don't even remember what it was. Shit,
Yeah, it's
dude.
It's Wyoming.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking
Wyoming, okay.
nobody lives in
Um,
Wyoming. Okay.
And so like Denver's on there.
It's Colorado. Yeah.
Colorado.
Salem.
Is that New Mexico?
No, that's Albuquerque.
Let's go, Phil. You got this. What's Salem? Which one is? I already
I
got it
was
wrong.
fucking horrible at geography.
Same.
That's okay. See, it's okay.
Which one was Salem again? Because I forgot.
Oregon.
Oh, that's right. Oregon, another country. State
And then
that
like you
nobody
got
lives
mad
in.
because I said Olympia, and you're like, what?
What is that one?
I don't remember Olympia either.
Washington.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's one I can remember. Yeah.
But like he started off, he got the first 2 wrong because he was just like, I'm going to get a 12.
Because it was like Hendersonville or some shit, and it was like.
It was Harrisburg,
Okay.
Pennsylvania.
Tell me the last time you heard of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, Phil.
About fucking
Right.
6 days ago for you.
Probably about like, I don't know,
25
senior
years
year
ago.
of high school. Yeah.
But then like we did one where this all started because I named off like Marvel characters and like their alias, and he had to tell me who they were. Like Wade Wilson, Mark Spector, and he had to tell me.
Yeah.
And then we went into DC characters, and then he's like, "Let me do anime, motherfucker." Like I didn't know shit about shit.
Yeah, dude.
Didn't know shit.
Phil, next time we
Fuck
come
that,
on,
man.
I'll have you do the anime quiz in Alex's stead. All right.
All right, yeah. I mean, this quiz thing's dope. I like this.
And then what else? What else have we done? We've done
Anime
done 2
quiz part
animes.
2. Yeah.
Oh, then I did. I did the best one was the '90s cartoons one, and you bombed bad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, again, you said 90s cartoons. In my head, I was like, okay, so like Dexter's Laboratory, you got Ed, Ed and Eddie, you got fucking cow and the cow and like chicken show or whatever the fuck it was. Like Rocko's Modern Life. And then he was like, oh no, like Biker Men of Mars or some shit like that.
Oh, Biker Meister Mars, dude. That
yeah.
shit fucks.
Yeah, I said Throttle, Moto, and Vinny. Who do these belong to? Spiker Mice from Mars.
I wouldn't have recognized that if I'm honest, but I remember.
Yeah,
Biker.
exactly.
So then, okay, so how about Goliath, Hudson, and Brooklyn?
Is it gargoyles?
Good, look at you. You're already better
Damn,
than
you
me.
beat 2 of my records. I didn't. I was like immediately like, oh, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's like offshoot of the two.
Yakko, Wacko, and Dot.
Oh, that's Animaniacs.
Yeah.
Okay, see, that's where I thought that was Odd Real Monsters. Okay, I don't remember their names.
So there was Bob, Fong, and Dot, and Enzo Matrix.
Oh, I remember that one
Oh
now.
fuck, what is that?
That's one of your favorite shows.
That's fucking God damn it, Reboot.
Exactly, reboot.
I just got done watching Reboot. Like no,
Oh,
I watched like the
it's
first
so good.
episode.
You would have done much better than he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
What to run?
He-
What to do the whole quiz era, but run it back with like guests now, and like it'd be like just
Yeah,
part 2
throwback.
of the quiz era.
Just redo the quizzes and see
Yeah.
if you can pass the quizzes you failed.
Am I smarter than a Yakub spaghetti? is
am
what
I
it should
smarter
be.
than Jacob?
Can I retain knowledge from 6 weeks ago?
do
Same
I,
exact
do I
quiz.
listen to the podcasts?
Oh shit, man!
Oh, Phil, it's so fun to have you on here.
Yeah,
I'm
thank you
glad.
so
Yeah,
much for
man, I
doing
love
this,
you guys. I
man.
love coming
Yeah.
and hanging out.
I love
Yeah.
coming
Fun.
to you, buddy. I love coming to
You
you.
do.
You know?
That's what life's really about, you know?
Honestly, at the
Yeah.
end of the day, it really is.
Just a sweet release.